Hello guys, I am back again with another brand new Call of Duty Mobile video, and today I am going to talk about IFerg. If you don't know him, then you are probably stuck in the Ice Age. He is a mobile content creator, he has been a top 1 player in multiple games, he is a former professional mobile battle royale player for Cloud9, and he is the ultimate diddly. In this video, I am going to take a look at what makes IFerg really good in Call of Duty Mobile and how you can apply these things into your own gameplay. So without wasting any of your time, let's get into the video. The first thing that I am going to take a look at is the mechanical aspect of IFerg's gameplay. IFerg plays mainly with 6-finger claw HUD. This allows him to do multiple things at once easily. This includes the essential things such as strafing or moving the joystick, aiming, jumping, sliding, crouching. He can do all these things all at once with the help of his settings. Another thing that is rarely talked about is the way he aims. He is aiming by using his index finger. So how in the world does this even make sense? Now, aiming with index finger gives you a few but significant benefits. Number 1 is it gives you a wider field of movement. Number 2 is you have more room to work with. When you are using thumb to aim, especially with low sensitivity, you will most likely cannot turn 180 degrees, as if you are using index, you will be able to turn 360 or 720 degrees with ease. This is the primary reason why Ferg is hitting those nasty 360 no-scopes. This device is a factor as well. He is using an iPad which obviously has a larger screen than phone, and it allows him to see enemies easier as iPad has larger field of view than phone. The last thing about his mechanics is his sensitivity. It matches on the way his settings work, and his acceleration value is always at fixed speed, which in return makes his aim always consistent no matter what direction he is swiping. In this chapter, we are going to talk about his movement, aiming, positioning, and decision making, and lastly, his game sense. So let's talk first about his movement. As you can see from the clips that are playing on your screen, IFerg at all times is always mobile. He is always strafing, he always makes use of the movement mechanics that the game has to offer, such as sliding, jumping, crouching, and proning. Movement is such an important thing in a game where every second can mean life or death, like Call of Duty Mobile. Without having such good movements, you are basically a free target to your enemy. So the second thing that I am going to talk about is his aiming. A while ago, I talked about the way he aims, which is the use of index finger. But now, I will tackle the technicalities of his aiming. First, let's talk about his crosshair placement. This is the primary reason behind his stellar aim. Having your crosshair placed at the right place gives you a significant advantage over your enemies. It lets you react quicker as you don't need to necessarily aim your reticle when you scope in, because your crosshair is already pointed at them. This is also a factor if you want to snipe like IFerg, as you can see from the clips right here. Second thing is pre-aiming. This is what lets IFerg to shoot first during his gunfight, because with this technique in mind, he already anticipates an enemy to be at a certain spot or area. So what exactly is pre-aiming? Pre-aiming is basically putting your crosshair where you think your enemies will be at, and mastering this skill requires a lot of game sense, which I will talk about later. Developing a stellar aim like IFerg is a hard thing to do. You need to put it in your subconscious thought where it becomes a muscle memory, and it can only be done through playing the game at constant basis. Now that we've talked about his aim, it is useless without good positioning. IFerg's positioning serves as a key element on why he can drop those easy nukes. He is always positioning himself on places where he knows that he has the upper hand over his enemies. He never takes engagements in an open area where he could easily be pinned down by multiple enemies. Plus, he always makes sure that in his positioning, he can see the enemies first before they can see him. This allows him to catch the enemy off guard and guarantees him a free kill. With his positioning already in mind, it would not be complete without his game sense. His game sense, or his ability to predict his enemies, is absolutely outstanding. He knows what his enemies are going to do, or how are they going to behave. He knows the layout of each and every map inside the game. He knows the possible positions that enemies might be camping at. His days in Cloud9 as professional Ross player serves as a factor as well on why he developed this kind of game sense. Now you might be wondering, how can I have a game sense like IFerg? Well, just like your aim, your game sense can only be developed by playing the game at constant basis, investing time by learning new things on how you can improve your gameplay, and lastly, just practice, practice, and practice all over again. IFerg's gameplay is just half of the reason why he became so popular in the community. What goes beyond the game is the other half of the cake. His charming, goofy, and really positive personality is the reason why his fans loves him so much. He also pays a lot of attention to detail on how he can make his content better by surrounding himself with talented people who has the same aspiration as him. I've been a subscriber of Ferg for about 3 years now. I've watched how much he has grown throughout the years, his ups and downs, the change of pace of his career and everything. I think that he is really one of the most influential and key people in the mobile gaming industry, and will continue to do so throughout the years. So that is it for today's video, guys. I hope that you have learned something and enjoyed, and if you do, don't forget to press that like button, comment down below on what you'd like to see next, and subscribe for more awesome content. Have a good day, see you in the next one, peace out.